What if I told you that one simple salad could do more than fill your stomach? It could dramatically boost circulation, improve energy, and even restore confidence in the bedroom, without pills, prescriptions, or risky procedures. Most people never imagine that something as ordinary as fresh produce could hold the key to stronger, more reliable performance. But science is now showing us that the path to better sexual health and overall vitality may start on your dinner plate. Welcome to the Healthy Body. Dr. Alex here. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and delicious strategy that blends medical research with the power of nutrition. A science-backed salad I call the Vitality Rocket Salad. This isn't a fad diet or a gimmick. It's a carefully designed recipe supported by clinical studies, built to improve circulation, support hormone balance, and protect long-term sexual and cardiovascular health. Before we get into the details of each ingredient, let me share an important truth. Erectile function, energy, and vitality aren't just about hormones or desire. They're fundamentally about blood flow. When circulation is strong and blood vessels are flexible, oxygen and nutrients can reach every part of the body. But when blood vessels stiffen, narrow, or fail to dilate properly, performance issues begin, not just in the bedroom, but also in the heart, brain, and muscles. The great news is that we can actively improve this through targeted nutrition. Now, before we dive deeper, if you enjoy learning practical, science-backed ways to keep your body healthy at every age, make sure you subscribe to The Healthy Body. That way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos on vitality, longevity, and natural wellness. Let's start with the foundation of this recipe, arugula, also known as rocket. Arugula is one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates, even higher than beets, which are already famous for their circulation-boosting properties. When you eat nitrate-rich foods, your body converts them into nitric oxide, a molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and open wider. This simple process, called vasodilation, is what allows stronger, fuller blood flow. In fact, a study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that nitrates from leafy greens increase plasma nitrite levels by over 200% within just 2 hours of consumption. Think about that, a measurable boost in circulation just from eating salad greens. Next, we add baby spinach. Spinach doesn't just bring additional nitrates, it's also packed with magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in muscle relaxation, including the smooth muscle in blood vessels. Without enough magnesium, arteries can become stiff and calcified, making circulation more difficult. A European Journal of Nutrition study showed that spinach improved nitric oxide bioavailability by over 40%. That means better blood flow, healthier arteries, and ultimately stronger function where it matters most. Now let's move to the antioxidant arsenal. One of the most exciting ingredients here is fresh watermelon. Beyond being refreshing, watermelon contains an amino acid called L-citrulline, which directly supports nitric oxide production. In fact, a controlled trial published in Urology found that men who supplemented with L-citrulline had a 50% improvement in erection hardness compared to those on placebo. And another study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine confirmed that even mild cases of erectile dysfunction improved with citrulline. Watermelon is also high in lycopene, an antioxidant linked to lower rates of prostate problems and better sexual health outcomes. A study in the International Journal of Impotence Research showed men with higher lycopene levels reported fewer sexual complaints and better erectile function. To complement the watermelon, we add a cup of blueberries. These deep blueberries contain anthocyanins, a type of flavonoid. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 25,000 men, and found that those who consumed the most flavonoid-rich foods had a 14% lower risk of erectile dysfunction. And among flavonoids, anthocyanins from berries were especially protective. Imagine that. Something as simple as adding blueberries to your diet can help safeguard both vascular and sexual health. Now let's bring in a savory element, freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Beyond its rich flavor, Parmesan delivers high-quality protein and vitamin B12. Protein provides the building blocks for neurotransmitters like dopamine, which directly influences motivation, mood, and sexual desire. Vitamin B12 supports nerve health and energy metabolism. Together, they help ensure the brain and body communicate smoothly during arousal. Next, one of my personal favorites, Pumpkin seeds. Just half a cup adds a powerful punch of zinc, a mineral critical for testosterone production and prostate health. Zinc is found in high concentrations in the prostate gland, and deficiencies are strongly linked to low testosterone and sexual dysfunction. In fact, research in the Journal of Human Reproductive Sciences confirmed that zinc deficiency impairs both testosterone production and erectile function. Studies also show pumpkin seed oil improves prostate symptoms and even enhances sperm quality. Unlike synthetic supplements, whole food sources like pumpkin seeds deliver zinc in a highly bioavailable and balanced form, reducing the risk of mineral imbalances. To tie all these flavors together, we use a high-quality balsamic vinaigrette made with extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil is a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, which has been consistently shown to support heart and sexual health. A large-scale study in the International Journal of Impotence Research found that men following a Mediterranean diet had a 40% lower risk of erectile dysfunction. Olive oil, nuts, vegetables, and antioxidant-rich foods all work together to protect circulation and hormone function. When choosing your dressing, keep it simple: olive oil, vinegar, herbs, maybe a touch of honey. Avoid cheap seed oils like canola or soybean oil that promote inflammation. Now, how do we put this all together? First, wash and thoroughly dry your greens. Remember, moisture makes salads soggy, so keep them crisp. Cube your chilled watermelon, grate Parmesan fresh, toss in your blueberries and pumpkin seeds, then drizzle lightly with your vinaigrette. The contrast of peppery arugula, sweet watermelon, nutty Parmesan, and crunchy pumpkin seeds is not only delicious, it's therapeutic. If you want to turn this into a complete meal, pair it with a lean protein like wild-caught salmon or pasture-raised eggs. Salmon delivers omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D, both essential for hormonal balance and vascular health. Research in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed men with higher omega-3 levels had significantly better testosterone and sexual function. Eggs, meanwhile, are rich in cholesterol, the raw material your body needs to make hormones. A study in the Asian Journal of Andrology linked higher egg consumption to improved testosterone and erectile scores. At this point, let's pause for a quick recap. We've seen how arugula and spinach flood your system with nitric oxide boosters. Watermelon and blueberries provide antioxidant and flavonoid power. Parmesan and pumpkin seeds support hormones and neurotransmitters. And olive oil pulls everything together with Mediterranean protection. Together, these foods work on multiple levels, boosting circulation, protecting cells, and optimizing hormones. This isn't just a salad, it's a daily therapeutic tool. Have you ever noticed how much better you feel after a truly fresh, whole food meal compared to fast food? That's your body telling you that nutrition matters. What do you think so far? Could you see yourself making this recipe part of your weekly routine? Let me know in the comments below. Before we continue, here's a gentle reminder. If you're finding this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe. That way, you'll stay connected with our growing community of people dedicated to healthy aging, energy, and longevity. Now, beyond the recipe itself, let's talk about measuring progress. One of the most overlooked steps in health improvement is tracking change. For circulation and sexual health, you can start by testing nitric oxide levels using simple salivary test strips available online. These strips show whether your body is producing enough nitric oxide from the foods you eat. I also recommend checking vitamin D, testosterone, and a basic metabolic panel. This way, after 4 to 6 weeks of regularly eating the Vitality Rocket salad, you can retest and see measurable improvements. Clinical studies show dietary changes can increase nitric oxide production by up to 300% when the conversion pathway is working properly. If levels don't improve, it may point to gut or oral microbiome issues, which can block nitrate conversion. That's another important reminder. Sexual health is connected to every system in the body. The beauty of this recipe is how it addresses multiple pathways simultaneously. Nitrates support immediate blood flow. Antioxidants provide long-term protection against oxidative stress. Zinc and magnesium strengthen hormonal balance. Together, they create a powerful foundation for both daily vitality and lifelong health. In fact, a 10-year study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that men with diets rich in antioxidants nitrates, and healthy fats had the lowest rates of age-related erectile decline. And remember, what supports sexual health also supports cardiovascular health. The Framingham Heart Study showed clearly, the same arteries that feed the heart also supply sexual organs. So when you care for your circulation, you're investing in your entire future. Let's do a second recap here. So far, we've learned that diet can have both immediate and long-lasting effects on circulation, energy, and vitality. We've discussed how key foods like arugula, spinach, watermelon, blueberries, pumpkin seeds, and olive oil each contribute unique benefits. And we've seen the research showing these foods don't just make you feel good. They change measurable markers inside your body. If this resonates with you, drop a comment below. Which ingredient do you think you'll add to your meals first? Some people may ask, how soon can I expect results? Based on clinical evidence, many people notice improved energy and circulation within the first week. More significant changes in performance usually appear after 4 to 6 weeks of consistent consumption. For those who want to supercharge results, adding an L-citrulline supplement, derived from watermelon, can provide a concentrated boost. Studies confirm it enhances nitric oxide production and supports stronger function without the side effects of pharmaceutical drugs. But remember, this isn't about quick fixes. This is about building a lifestyle. The most dramatic and lasting improvements come when nutrition is combined with regular physical activity, stress management, quality sleep, and addressing any underlying conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. When patients make these comprehensive changes, the transformation is remarkable, not just in the bedroom, but across every area of health. So let's do our final recap. Sexual health, vitality, and aging well are not separate from overall wellness. They're deeply connected. The Vitality Rocket Salad is more than just a meal. It's a symbol of how simple daily choices can change your trajectory. By supporting circulation, reducing oxidative stress, and fueling hormone production, this salad represents medicine on a plate. Before we wrap up, let me ask, have you ever tried using food as medicine before? Whether it's for energy, mood, or performance, I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments. Sharing your story might inspire someone else to take that first step. If you found today's video valuable, make sure to subscribe to The Healthy Body. We've got many more science-backed strategies coming on energy, longevity, and healthy aging that you won't want to miss. And for your next video, I recommend checking out our deep dive on the top 3 vitamins men over 60 need to restore energy, balance hormones, and support strong circulation. It's the perfect companion to today's lesson.